contest is scheduled for one fall and is a qualifying match in the Be the Star television tournament. Introducing first, from Carson City, Nevada, weighing in at 169 pounds, Pretty Peter Avalon.
Welcome everyone to NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Peter Avalon makes his way to the ring for this qualifying match in the Be the Star television title tournament.
And his opponent from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 195 pounds, Ryan Taylor.
Yep, you touched on it. Well-documented history between these two factions. It's been very competitive. It has been really a seesaw affair with these two trios. And look at that, Peter Avalon trying to get the jump on him early.
Wasting no time to get the jump, exactly as you said, on Ryan Taylor. And you know, a little bit of it stemming from the bad blood between these two men, and also a little bit of it stemming from what is at stake in this matchup, a chance to become the NWA television champion. Ryan Taylor, both men reversing one another's signature holds.
Wow, fast pace to kick things off here, folks. Clothesline into the cover now, trying to put him away.
And Todd, I think we would be remiss if we did not mention, if you joined us last week and you saw the brawl that ended last week's program, no criminal charges have been filed against either team, so that is good. I mean, we will have some sort of disciplinary action, I'm sure, by the NWA, but so far, no legal action against either team, the Rock Nest Monsters or the Cutler Brothers.
Oh, good to hear. Hard to believe, though, quite frankly, after what we saw spelling out onto La Brea Boulevard. And right now, he went for it earlier, that swinging suplex, fisherman suplex. Didn't hit it the first time, did this time, and now that has allowed Pretty Peter Avalon to take the advantage. But look at the quickness here by Taylor.
The cat-like agility of Taylor, and Avalon no slouch in that department either. Big power slam puts Avalon down. Avalon very wisely rolling to the outside into the friendly territory of Rico Dynamite and Ray Rosas. Ray Rosas up on the ring apron, getting in the face of Kurt Rambis Jr. over there.
Oh, look out here, though. That allows Avalon to catch him off guard with the springboard crossbody. And look at, if we can take a look there, it looks as if the nose of Taylor has been bloodied. What kind of impact does that have on a competitor? Does it make it tough to breathe out there?
Oh, completely it does. One might say it's almost like wearing a mask in a wrestling match. And you know, you cut off the blood, or the oxygen flow from your nose. That means you're breathing through your mouth. Your mouth is drying out, so you're generating more saliva. Your body is sucking more moisture away from from where it's needed in order to dampen your mouth. And I mean, it's a cascading effect, and it's not something that Ryan Taylor wants to have to deal with, especially in a match with this much at stake.
That makes it that much tougher when you're facing the likes of Peter Avalon. You can see the blood now has flowed down onto the chest of Taylor, and Avalon now controlling the action with this rear chin lock.
Famous B and Aaron Bolo trying to cheer on Ryan Taylor, trying to get him back into this matchup as he fights back up to a vertical base. A couple shots to the midsection. A handful of hair, though, is all Peter Avalon will need to turn things back into his favor in this matchup.
Into the cover now, center of the ring goes Avalon, and what from just the looks of the ringside area looks almost like an unofficial lumberjack match with everybody on the outside.
Quite a few individuals on the outside. Quite a few have a rooting interest in this match, and you know, we saw the tag team match that Rico Dynamite and Ray Rosas lost to Aaron Bolo and Famous B just a couple weeks ago. Ryan Taylor would love to have things turn out in his favor tonight to advance into the tournament.
Oh, it's looking pretty good right now. What a shot! Excuse me. Say goodnight. Unbelievable. I don't think that there's any way Avalon could be in control of his faculties at this point, but trying to put on the brakes. Well, he at least has some smarts left, but maybe not after that.
King Clobbersaurus Ryan Taylor, 2 huge shots to the cranium of Peter Avalon. Now Taylor Tope Suicida takes down all 3 men on the outside.
Yeah, picked up the strike there, taking out all 3, but he's got to stay focused on Avalon. And again, if you're Bolo, Famous B, Rico Dynamite, or Ray Roses, you got to be careful not to get too involved in this thing because a disqualification. Hold on here. Here's the cover. Count of 2. Oh, how close was that?
You're exactly right, though, Todd. A disqualification will cost Peter Avalon an advancement into the tournament, so they need to be very judicious how and if they interfere in this match. Well, you know, it's Ray Roses and Rico Dynamite. Of course, they're going to find a way to worm their way into the proceedings. But Peter Avalon, a great counter there on Ryan Taylor, takes him down at the big clothesline. Avalon a bit rattled, but still gaining the upper hand. Step up in Zaguri, now rattling Ryan Taylor.
Showing that he can hang with him in the striking department and looking for the win. Not yet.
Kurt Rambasito saying only a 2 count. Peter Avalon a bit frustrated and a bit dazed still after those 2 big shots, and then the Tope Suicida from Ryan Taylor.
Shot again now by Avalon, trying to press the advantage, looking to strike again, but he's caught. Set up and over. Nice balance by Avalon, but he eats another huge forearm. That's going to do it this time. Here's the cover. Yes! No! Oh my gosh, I thought that was 3.
That looked like 3. I thought the referee's hand struck the canvas, but I guess Peter Avalon got his shoulder up before the referee's hand actually struck, and momentum carried it. So, you know, technically there was 3 counts counted, but Peter Avalon was out before the 3rd hand struck the canvas.
They do not get any closer than that. And look at this. What are these 2 goons doing here? Now up on the apron, but here comes Aaron Bolo to do something about it. Likewise, Famous B. Here's the roll-up. Here's the roll-up. Referee now into position. No!
The momentary distraction was all that Peter Avalon needed. Well, the momentary distraction and a handful of Ryan Taylor's trunks.
Very, very costly there. Confusion about a misdirection play, and allows Avalon to roll up the schoolboy cover. As you mentioned, had a handful of tights. Where in the world were those Kurt Rambis goggles when you needed them? How did he not see that?
Gonna have to get a stronger prescription, perhaps 2 Coke bottles worth for those goggles. But right now, your winner and advancing into the Be the Star television title tournament, Pretty Peter Avalon.
Dirty tap.